Season 1 of Wednesday introduces the titular Wednesday Addams, a gothic and morbidly curious high school student with psychic abilities. When Wednesday's little brother Pugsley is targeted by a group of school bullies, Wednesday enacts her revenge, attempting to kill them all with a pack of piranhas. And so, Wednesday is expelled from school and forced to attend Nevermore Academy in the small town of Jericho, where her parents Gomez and Morticia first met and fell in love decades prior. Nevermore is a school for magical outcasts, where the Addams family hopes Wednesday will finally find her sense of belonging. And to ensure that Wednesday stays out of trouble, her parents send the disembodied hand known as Thing to watch over her. At Nevermore, Wednesday is met by the school's principal, Larissa Weems, who grows concerned about Wednesday's psychic abilities and starts secretly keeping tabs on her. Wednesday's new roommate is the werewolf Enid Sinclair, whose bubbly personality first clashes with Wednesday's more dour tone, but eventually the pair become best friends. Wednesday quickly finds herself at odds with the popular girl Bianca, whose ex-boyfriend Xavier is an old friend of Wednesday's. Wednesday also bonds with botany teacher Miss Thornhill, the only human member of Nevermore's staff. While at school at Nevermore, Wednesday is also forced to attend therapy sessions with Dr. Valerie Kinbott. Resentful of her new school, Wednesday begins devising a plot to run away. After meeting a young barista named Tyler, the two develop romantic feelings for each other, and Tyler agrees to help Wednesday in her escape plan. Unfortunately, Tyler's father, Sheriff Galpin, warns his son to stay away from Wednesday due to his belief that her father Gomez committed a murder at Nevermore while attending the school decades prior. Before Wednesday can run away, she has a vision of her classmate Rowan's death and attempts to save him. Strangely, Rowan attempts to kill Wednesday, acting on behalf of a prophecy his mother had envisioned decades prior that foretold Wednesday engaging in a battle that would destroy the entire school. But before he can successfully murder Wednesday, he is attacked and killed by a mysterious monster. Wednesday warns Sheriff Galpin that a monster killed Rowan, but despite this being one of many examples of recent supposed monster attacks, Galpin refuses to take Wednesday's claim seriously. Due to the police's inaction, the monster strikes again, this time gravely injuring Wednesday's kindly friend Eugene, who is rushed to the hospital in the hopes of saving his life. And so, Wednesday begins investigating Rowan's death on her own. This leads her to discovering that the prophecy originated from the secret Nightshade Society, formed by outcasts to fight against prejudices and achieve equality with normal humans. Xavier is a current member of the Nightshades and wants to invite Wednesday to join their ranks, but fellow member Bianca rebuffs this idea. After stealing the prophecy book from the Nightshades, Wednesday begins having visions of her ancestor Goody Addams. Centuries ago, Goody was the founder of the Nightshades, but was accused of being a devil-worshipping witch by Jericho's corrupt founder Joseph Crackstone, who wanted to rid his town of all outcasts. And so, Crackstone rallied his people to slaughter the innocent outcasts, though Goody managed to escape. In turn, the vengeful Goody murdered Crackstone and cursed his soul in a sealed coffin for eternity. Wednesday's parents, Gomez and Morticia, pay a visit to their daughter at Nevermore, though the family reunion is disrupted when Sheriff Galpin arrests Gomez for the murder of a man named Garrett Gates decades prior. Gomez confesses to Wednesday that he took the blame to protect Morticia, Garrett's true killer. Garrett Gates was a descendant of Joseph Crackstone, who attempted to poison the entire student body of Nevermore due to his hatred for outcasts. When Wednesday and Morticia uncover proof of this act, Gomez is released from prison. Wednesday then begins having visions of Goody Addams, who instructs her to investigate the Gates manor. And so she seeks the help of Enid and Tyler, discovering that Garrett's presumed dead younger sister Laurel may still be alive, and finding the severed body parts of the monster's victims in the manor's cellar. Wednesday's Uncle Fester then arrives, helping her determine that the mystery monster is in fact a Hyde, a violent creature that lays dormant within its human host before being unleashed under intense stress or trauma. They also discover that Laurel Gates is indeed alive and well, serving as the Hyde's master. When Wednesday catches Xavier having a secret meeting with Dr. Kinbott, who is later killed by the monster, she suspects that Xavier is the Hyde. But as Wednesday kisses her boyfriend Tyler, she has a vision that confirms that he is in fact the monster. And so, Wednesday captures Tyler and has him arrested, where he remorsefully confesses to all of his murderous actions. Wednesday and Principal Weems then visit the recovering Eugene in the hospital, who reveals that he saw Miss Thorpe Thornhill before his attack. Wednesday and Weems confront Thornhill, discovering that she is in fact Laurel Gates, and brainwash Tyler into doing her bidding to advance her plot to exterminate all outcasts. Laurel then kills Weems and mortally wounds Wednesday, using her blood to resurrect her ancestor Joseph Crackstone. Wednesday is left for dead as Crackstone, Laurel, and a brainwashed Tyler race to Nevermore to slaughter its students. The dying Wednesday is then visited by the spirit of Goody, who heals her descendant as her final act before finally moving on to the afterlife. As the season comes to a close, the prophesied battle ensues at Nevermore. Enid transforms into a werewolf to defeat Tyler's Hyde, while Wednesday teams up with her rival Bianca to kill the resurrected Crackstone. As an enraged Laurel attempts to kill Wednesday for ruining her plans, Eugene arrives to help defeat the villain once and for all. In the end, Nevermore Academy is shut down for the semester, and Wednesday returns home to be with her family, though a mystery figure sends her a message warning that she is being watched.